So yesterday Pokemon Journey Special Arceus Art Episode 1 and Episode 2 were released in Japan in Japanese language only. Since as I promised, I had already uploaded this episode on my Facebook page and various of you had already watched it. So hey, what's up guys, my name is Rishabh and you are watching Everyone's Story. Today in this video I am going to review Episode 1 and Episode 2 of this special Legends Arceus art. But before all that, I wanted to let the video as a motivation purpose for me. Now without wasting your time, let's jump straight to the video. So now the episode starts with a recap of the Pokemon world, showing a bunch of different Pokemon running around in their natural habitat, since this is something that we usually see in the starting of Pokemon movies. Although after that we get a super amazing shot of Arceus, who is said to be watching over both Pokemon and humans. Then we saw Ash and Joe arrive at a place called Dio or Dune City, since my Japanese is not so good, so I don't understand its pronunciation properly. However, as per some rumor, you will also get this place in Pokemon Legends Arceus game. Whatever, we come to know that this is the place where the tradition of Arceus and its legend has been passed down from generation to generation. Shortly after, Ash and Joe meet Dawn, and Dawn wore in a traditional dress and she is looking amazing. Since sadly Ash and Dawn had not done any high touching again, but this time we saw Piplup and Pikachu to do that. Then Ash and Dawn asked her about her traditional outfit and she revealed that she rented out this cloth and suggests Ash and Dawn that they should also try it one time. So Ash and Dawn went with her to get the clothes, and out there they find none other than Cynthia in this traditional outfit and thought them she is looking absolutely amazing. Then Ash and Dawn finally get their own clothes and they both look amazing. Meanwhile, we saw Saturn and team directed at Star Mountain, where we saw that they are trying to catch a Heatran Pokemon, and after some struggle he even able to do so. Since I want to know something here, that he is using a dust ball, which its specialty is that if you use it at night or in a tape, then it will increase the chance of catching that particular Pokemon, no matter it's a legendary Pokemon or any normal one. So Saturn definitely used his brain cell to catch this legendary Pokemon properly. Now again, meanwhile, we saw Cynthia, who is giving a tour to our heroes of the memory room, where we saw old themed pistols and even we saw some issue reason Pokemon, and I love this reference. Since by the way, yesterday I had uploaded a video on all transformed Pokemon of Legends Arceus game. So if you want, then you can check out it. Whatever, now out here, as asked Cynthia a very good question that how people from long ago were able to catch Pokemon. So Cynthia explained and showed them 3 old age Pokeballs and also took them to a park and explained them that in ancient age, Cyndaquil, Oshawott and Rowlet were the starter Pokemon in ancient Sinnoh times, and also gave Trio a challenge to catch one of them within 3 minutes in order to get a prize. Though Ash already have all these 3 starter Pokemon, so it looks a little weird at first. Although within 3 minutes they all ends up catching one Pokemon, in which Ash catch Rowlet, Joe catch Cyndaquil and Dawn catch Oshawott. And then Cynthia gave them a prize, which was a book of all the research that Cynthia has done about Sinnoh and their Pokemon history. Meanwhile, we saw Saturn bring the Heatran Pokemon with him and use his Magma Storm on a Rainbow Prism to give it a large amount of energy, since it seemed that this Rainbow Prism to create waves that could make all Pokemons out of control, and this Prism will even have that much power to go through dimensions and reach the god Arceus. In fact, the wave that created through is that detected by all the Pokemon nearby, and eventually it reached up to our heroes Pokemon, as they all noticed that something wrong and weird happening on the top of Mount Torrent. So they all rushed and go there to find out what's happening. Meanwhile, we saw that Arceus also felt the wave and told the Red Guardian and ordered them to find 3 trainers, just like they had did previously in Diamond and Pearl series, and stop this all bad things that is currently happening in Pokemon world. And then the episode ends with team directed charging the Rainbow Prism. So this is the first episode of Pokemon Journey Legends Arceus arc. And now I am going to start the brief summary of episode 2, and then at last I will give my personal thought at once. So now episode 2 starts with a cool opening sequence featuring the main 5 characters of the Legends Arceus along with their Pokemon. Then we saw the scene from the previous one left off with Ash, Do and Dawn investigating the weird wave transmission orbit center. While they were investigating, they found some chitlin Pokemon were fighting with a bronze zone, and they all are looking very weird and crazy as they had that out of control. Since a few moments ago, I had told you guys that Rainbow Prism Wave also made Pokemon lose their control over them. Since by seeing all this, Dawn quickly react and instruct people to use Whirlpool on all of them, and this caused the Pokemon to break out of their machineries. And after that, they noticed that one of the chitlin Pokemon is that hurt. But before our heroes could even think to helping out, their whole surrounding started to change as if they were about to another dimension. And we saw that the lead trio appear out of nowhere and start flying in circles, just like we had seen in Diamond and Pearl series. And I think you guys know that it means that they had chosen these three trainers, in which Ash and Dawn again that Elfif and Mesprit, and this time a step brought though that Uzel. Although then suddenly a bright yellow light appeared and revealed the god Arceus in front of them, and then we all see Arceus and the lead trio that faded out. Since after that Though became so excitedly crazy, and then Ash and Dawn revealed him that they had met them before, and then we even see a flashback scene here. After that, the trio take that injured chitlin to a Pokemon Center. Meanwhile, we saw Team Legends are shown to be planning to utilize Heatran's power, and we come to know that they are actually trying to open the portal to bring back their leader Ceres. Also, we again saw a flashback scene in which Ceres that floated into a lost dimension created by Delta and Palkia. Now again, meanwhile, we saw in the Pokemon Center as Do and Dawn are found watching the news reporting about Pokemon around Mount Torrent being in critical condition, and then a man walks up to them informing them that the injured chitlin that they had bought is now doing fine, and when they turned back, they found it brought in a doctor's outfit. Since first they all become so happy to see each other, and we come to know that Broth is now officially a Pokemon doctor, and its Chansey is now evolved into Blessly, and as usual, Troll's personality still hasn't changed. Then they all go to Mount Torrent to investigate the issue. During their way, we saw on the other side that Team Rocket had launched their plan on Saturn Order, and Heatran is using his Magma Stone with high power again and again to emit a powerful ray of light into the atmosphere. But we all know that every machine has its limitation, so that machine became overloaded, and Heatran Magma Storm that reflected somehow with double power and hit him bad hard. Since everything started to fall, so Team Rocket think to leave the place, and Saturn tries to bring back Heatran, but he refused. And I had already told you guys that Rainbow Prime made Pokemon crazy and out of control, and Heatran even eat that Rainbow Prime. So now he is out of control, plus he has become more powerful than before. Heatran started to destroy everything that comes in his way, and also try to reach that another dimension portal that he had opened. As though Dawn and Broth is still flying and seeing the giant Heatran destroying everything that coming in his path, and on the other side Team Rocket is also chasing the giant Heatran. Then our hero go to a little far from Heatran, and Ash was thinking to attack on him and stop him. But Broth advised him to stop as it's too dangerous to battle, and there must be another plan to stop it. Then out of nowhere, a Toxicroak attacked the den with Sludge Bomb, causing Broth Trollon to come out of his Pokeball and fight back with Poison Jab. Team Rocket helicopter arrived as Mars and Jupiter sent out their respective Pokemon to battle. Ash and Broth are so surprised by seeing Team Rocket return, and quickly even understand that this whole thing is happening because of them. Then suddenly the lead trio also arrived there and tries to talk with Heatran, but Heatran keeps moving forward and destroying everything, and with all this the episode ends. So now in my opinion, these two episodes they were awesome start to this special Legends Arceus arc. The plot of the arc is now more clear, as simply Team Rocket only want to bring back their leader Ceres from that lost dimension, and our hero will try to stop them. Since it's also that confirmed that this arc is canon, means it have a connection with the general timeline of the series, and one of my predictions that I had made in my previous video that this arc is like SYZ Meta Evolution series, means this whole arc is happening between the runtime of Pokemon Journey. Since now on 28th January is episode 3 and 4 will release, and we will see how this arc is going to be concluded, and I am not giving any rating to this arc yet, as in the last episode review I will rate this whole arc at once. And that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so be sure to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon to get more related videos in future. Also be sure to comment your thoughts and ideas about this whole Legends Arceus arc. Now at last, as always, you guys can follow me with my social media handles like Instagram, Twitter and my Facebook page. Thanks for watching.